Welcome back to the Make Me Lab, guys. Today is just going to be an unboxing and hopefully first run of my new Holzfforma chainsaw. Another one. So as you guys know, I show just about everything on my channel here, whatever I'm up to at any given time, whatever I'm playing with. And we're just going to go ahead and get this out of the box. The Holzfforma saws, if you're not familiar, are basically this model line is a complete clone of the steel chainsaws. Holy smokes, everything's kind of a mess in here. I'll cut back once I get everything out. Alright, that's everything out of the box. So, as I was saying, these are a complete clone of the steel different model series. This one is the G388 72cc chainsaw, so it's a big girl. This is a clone of the 038 MS380 Magnum series, so this should be a Pro Series saw. Comes with a little tool kit. It's probably going to be a scrunch and a screwdriver. Yeah, standard stuff. Good stuff. There's nothing wrong with it. It works. And in the box was a couple of chains, as I ordered chains and bars. And we got, it's a 3/8 pitch 063, 28-inch length. Comes with a mixing bottle. We don't need that. I never use those things, but let's see what we got. With any luck, there's going to be one sweet chainsaw in here. So I'll overlay the screenshot of the Huztl website as it is today on the screen, and you can see what I paid for it. This saw from Steel would be quadruple that amount of money at least. So same as the MS6, the 066 I reviewed of the Huztl. These are aimed at being very price reasonable alternative for someone. Now, I'd recommend that whoever gets them you need to be a little proficient at things, because you got to remember what you're getting is a complete China clone. So you can't expect it to be exactly like the name brand for the same price. You are going to run into times where you're going to have to do some work to it, and you need to be familiar with how engines and mechanics work, but it's not hard. Anybody can do it, and honestly, what you can't figure out, you can find on YouTube easily. So this is the power head of the 388. It is one beastly looking saw. It has the old style, Pro style gas cap that requires a scrunch, but it doesn't require it. You can put your scrunch in there to tighten or loosen it. Hand tight should be enough. I'm pleasantly surprised. It came with the correct flat style O-ring in there. My G660 did not. It came with round O-rings, which would not seal properly against this face. And we got some bar oil in there, and sure enough, it's got the flat O-ring on it as well. That is great. I do have spares of these caps, but I think this is actually smaller. I have to check. I think that might be the size of the oil cap on the 660. But anyway, let's have a look. See what we got for air filter system. We've got an inlet screen here, and no adjustment to that. Nope, nothing too crazy. That can come out with, looks like, to get that filter, do we have to use our scrunch? It looks like it. Not familiar with this style. On the 066, it just has a little different style filter, and on my my true steel MS261, usually the industrial grade ones just have a cylinder one that just threads in a quarter turn, but this is not. So I'm almost wondering, is this the home grade one and not the heavy duty? I'm not sure. There we go. Carb down in there. Nothing to it. Easy filter to just blow out. Yeah, nothing to it. Easy peasy. I like it. simple setup. So on these, all the way down is full choke. One up is high idle, and then to kick it off, you pull the throttle and it goes back to normal idle, and then all the way up is off. So it's a multi-function lever, pretty standard on all the Huztls, has been for a long time. Chain brake, very, very stiff because it's brand new. That's to be expected. And yeah, we can go ahead and put a bar on this. In this should be the bars I ordered for this, which hopefully will be 28-inch to match the chains that arrived. Now, that's a plenty long bar, but I ordered them that long because, well, this saw can handle it. It's a 72cc saw. It's a heck of a monster. But the longer bars are a little easier for someone like me who has chronic back problems. So I don't have to bend over quite as much, but it does up the weight. All right, I changed these. They come in a nice cardboard container now. So I always have 2 of any bar or chain combo, so that's why I got 2 bars. With 2 bars, you can always take a spare bar and a spare chain out to the bush with you. And my father taught me this actually just recently. With a spare bar and chain, you remove the need to have a spare saw. Usually you have a backup saw to get yourself out of a jam when you end up doing a silly and pinching your bar into a tree and getting it stuck. Well, with a spare bar, you just undo that bar from where you're stuck and leave it there and chuck up your new one and your new chain and go ahead and rescue it out of the log where it's stuck. So that's one way to do things. I still, for now, I just carry a spare saw with me because I have lots, and it's no big deal to carry a spare or even 2. But yeah, there we go. So this is a 28-inch, 92 drive length, 063 3/8. It's the right bar. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. I like it. I like the Holzfforma bars. They're like, the logo is a little funky, but they're neat. They look good. They're just a complete clone of, I believe that's the Roll-O-Matic. It's a sprocketed bar with a little spot to put some grease in there and nothing to it. I think I'm pretty sure it's the same as the Roll-O-Matic. Looks the same as my MS-251, but yeah, we'll check that out. So you can just use your scrunch and take these off. Oh yeah, this is not a pro saw. This is not, I should have looked this up before. Can tell because the nuts aren't captive. If the nuts were captive in here, that would be along the lines of a pro saw. Usually it's a silly indicator and it's not 100% accurate. Don't flame me too bad, commenters, but it's a pretty good indicator. Nobody wants to be messing around with those. No. Yeah, one other thing. I wish they would have updated. The chain tensioner is the worst way possible. The chain tensioner is from the front. All the newer models are from the side, so this is definitely a clone of an older chassis, or maybe Huztl is still making them that way. If they are, that's just too bad, because that's just a silly way to do it, but it doesn't matter. The chassis is tried and proven, and there's definitely nothing wrong with them. But yeah, minor thing. I wish it would be through the side like more modern saws, but so be it. So we'll go ahead and detangle our chain and get it on the bar. That's always a bit of a fight. You tell me if you always have to fight. I always have to play the Chinese puzzle figure out to get my chains all undone, and we'll come back. All right. A little bit of fighting, but we should be in place enough to tension the bar. This is why I don't like this system right here. This is definitely not my favorite. Alrighty, I think I finally wrestled everything to where it needs to be. We're We're a little slack still on the chain, quite a bit slack, so we'll tighten that up a little bit more. And then I also want to hold up on this bar when we tighten the bar nuts, but for now we got to go just a bit more. I really do hate this setup. This is for the birds. I wonder if I can retrofit it with a newer system. Alright, we can leave that fairly sloppy for now. We're not going to be cutting wood today. That's not too tight. And let's snug up our bar nuts. See how we did. That's enough that it's not going to come flying off of there. That'll be enough for today. I think we'll fuel this thing up. Take it outside. Yeah, that's going to loosen up a bit right away as the chain stretches in. So that's a little snug right now because we don't have much for bar oil on there. What I may do is just give it a little squirt until the oiler starts working. That'll give it some lube on there. And yeah, I think we're in good shape. Let's make sure that works. Yep, that's working. Sweet. I think we got a good little saw here, maybe. I don't know. This is I shouldn't call it little. It's a beastly saw. Hey, maybe we'll just quickly see what it weighs too. Alrighty, before we put anything in this, let's see what we got. This will be a dry weight if my scale wants to work. Pounds. That'll work for all my American friends. Okie dokie. Sit still. We are 18.9 pounds. So the 066 was 24 pounds ish. So it's hefty, but it's not too bad. That'll do the job, I think. Like I said, that bar is it's a long bar. So, well, at least for us here in the lowlands of Ontario and out on the west coast. But yeah, we'll gas it up and see how it does. Alrighty, let's see how we do. See if we can keep this thing on camera. Which way? That way, Eric. Alright, well, this is the first run. Fresh fuel in it. Nothing leaking. I spilled a little bit of bar oil, but not too bad. All the way down, full choke. Let's leave the bar free. And let's see. Kicked. as you can see, the kill's not working. No off, so I just choked it to kill it. So we're just gonna have to fix that. It looks like it's probably, I can see the switch is making connection, so I don't know whether the other end of the wire isn't hooked up, or actually, no, the switch isn't making connection. You can see the problem down in there. So we'll maybe fix that up in an upcoming video, but this video is long enough for now. I don't have anything to saw here today, so we'll have to take it out to the bush and give it a go and see where we end up. But that is the G388 from Holzfforma. That's going to be a good saw. I like it.